Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? It's been a minute since I, did a full-on project. I kind of ain't got the patience to do it. Usually, I just do the shorts, or the way my creation process works. Sometimes it's real random, and I use my energy, and I do like a lot of abstraction, so it's spur of the moment stuff. But this is a prototype sketch that I did that goes along with another abstraction piece that I did. You guys, if you're one of my subscribers, it's the one piece where it's a ram had two rams meeting, and then if you flip it upside down, it's I'll just grab it. So yeah, it's a part of this series of style that I mocked up. I come up with, I got a few lineups of this style, and I noticed you guys liked it, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump on with it. Y'all give me a like, a thumbs up, and a share, all that good stuff. Give the people what they want, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I just, started doing a sketch on it. So, I figure I'll plug and play with you guys. You plug and play with me. So, I hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope you all are having a really good year. Mine's been rather interesting. Oh man, I lost my pencil. I got more. Let's go and adjust. Y'all don't need to see my mug. I would stare at my crotch for a while. Yeah, I actually ended up relocating. I was in Lake County, Florida. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that area, but basically it's like 45 minutes away from, 35 minutes away from Orlando. And it is near Claremont. That's where I kind of, grew up. That's my roots. My family's been there, for over 700 years or so. And I've been out of, I've moved out a few times. I've been in the Carolinas. Like, that's where my heart's at. As far as land goes and energy. That's the one place that I fell in love. But I ended up relocating to Jacksonville because out here there's a lot more opportunity, versus being there, especially for an artist. Like the little town there in Mount Dora, I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a real historic place. A lot of people from around the world come to visit it. But they kind of got like this art mob thing. Like you're either in the club or you're not, like secret society type shit. And I tried to, get my foot in the door on some stuff, and I kind of did work my way in, with some of those crowds, but it seemed like to me, you gotta be a part of the club, or you won't even get the time of day, just like anything else, unfortunately. It's really hard being independent. Either join the cult or die. It's kind of, how it is out there in a way. I don't want to say, the Illuminati run anything or, mention that, but there are guilds and, art in the art world as well, and, that whole society. Me, I'm just, independent artist, doing my thing, doing what I love, man. But so far, it's been, quite the experience being here, just as far as like location. And I've been discovering, there's a lot of mural street art out here, which I really want to start getting into. The only problem is I'm really damn slow. So, I mean, I could probably speed my method, speed up a little bit, especially being outside. If I'm doing something bigger, I imagine that I could speed it up. And even if I had, another artist to work with, that would, like, definitely, perk me up a little bit, have some more of that momentum going. Be pretty cool. But yeah, lately I've been jumping. I'm real close to these beaches over here on the East Coast, like Jack's Beach. There's Neptune Beach. St. Augustine is right on my neck of the woods. There's a few other beaches too. But yeah, I've been to 2 beaches. I went to Neptune, stayed very long, and I didn't even do any like location prospect or anything like that, or any photography or nothing. But I went to Jack's Beach, and it was pretty cool. I liked it there. There's definitely some potential for art, just to do whatever there. I mean, there's so much stuff and so much architecture out there that can be turned in. If I'm gonna pop up the canvas and the easel and go that old school method, which I'm not really that type of like artist per se. Kind of like to put my own spin on things and my own view of what I see. Not that I can't, do a full-on copy or portraits or, and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I can do it. But I just like the freedom. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The freedom that I get, with abstraction stuff. Like, it's just total freedom. Like, there's no, like, rules. Like, you have to do this. Yes, that's not me. I've always been a bit of an anarchist. And so in my ways. But I am starting to learn to give the people what they want. So, and you people need to tell me what you want, or else I can't do it. It's like a major guessing game in the art world sometimes. It seems like the most like complicated things don't get the love and the light that they deserve, versus like Jacques Cousteau will freaking put a dot on a canvas and he's world famous. Like, I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But that once again, I think that ties into the whole being in that club. You're in that club, your dot becomes worth a lot more. I think it was, I could be wrong on this, don't quote me. But I think the artist, it was Van Gogh. I could be wrong, it might have not been Van Gogh. But my buddy told me that at one point in time, he was just painting his signature on canvases and selling it. That's pretty funny, though. I get a kick out of that. Like, you gotta be really good to do that. Like, my signature is worth $50,000. I mean, it's kind of asinine, though, if you think about it. Like, I hope to never, like, even if I, become, somewhat of an influencer or whatever, may be the case, I don't think I'll ever become stuck up like that, I mean, yeah, it'd be one thing to, make, like, your signature, like, like an art, like theme or something, or do a series, some type of abstract difference in it, like different ways. Like, I could see that, but not just like being like, I'm the shit. But then again, if I was Van Gogh, I'd probably do it. That dude was a trip. Yeah, what possessed me to even like do this series is kind of tied in with spirituality, to tell you the truth. And I had this vision in my head for a really long time, you know, these animals and stuff, and like kind of like a tribal thing, you know, in essence. And I had this, you know, these images like burned in my brain for so long. I just never put them down, you know, to paper or anything. And I'm actually gonna make this, you know, a little bit bigger than what it is on here, because that was just, you know, the sketch. So I'm modifying this thing. It's not gonna be exact. I'm kind of doing what I'm feeling right now on it. And I want it to be big, so go big or go home, bro. And I'm not doing the whole video speed up thing because I've tried it and I don't know, it's just a pain in the ass. I mean, if you really like my art and you like my channel, you know, you're gonna take the time and you're actually gonna listen to my bullshit. At least I'm, you know, telling stories now compared to, you know, being like a 7-year-old man in the Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice. Trying to keep that freaking in there. I actually know somebody that will buy this piece already off rip. I think I'm gonna. If you guys want it, you better get it because there's somebody that's been begging me to do an owl, and I was like, I'm gonna do it eventually one day. Well, that day is today, so I'm rocking out with it, dude. Yes, sir. I almost feel like I should have shorted it up, but whatever. This thing's dope and you know it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm necessarily gonna pencil all of this. I'm just gonna kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. Just gonna run with this shit. Sorry about the language. I have not been to sleep. I went to work last night. I kind of got this energy out of nowhere, so I ain't even been able to sleep. It's been up, dude. And it's not a full moon, so that's not the case. But hey, take it when you can. I'm probably only gonna go so far on this. I'm gonna break this down to a 2-video special deal. Because I like to try to keep my videos under 10 minutes, and I'm already in the 17 mark. So yeah, that's what we're bouncing with. You can see I changed it up a little bit. Until next time, kids. I'll make part 2 soon enough, so stay posted. And I am not going to do any more work on it. I know I'd be jumping ship, and like with the sun card, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, no, this is going to be a project. Like, I'm going to share the results of this all the way through. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. See you next time.